So NBA basically introduced this in-season tournament. It's going to be part of the regular season, except there's going to be a 83rd game for the finals team. The last 2 rounds or something, 4 games or whatever, is going to be played in Las Vegas. Every player gets $500,000. And yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about this in-season tournament? There's like 4 Western Conference pools, and they play each other, and then that's how they qualify for this tournament, and then that's when they go to Vegas. So it's kind of complicated, and I guess we'll kind of see what they do with it. But they're going to introduce this, and, you know, I don't know how effective it is, because I don't know what the incentive is for the players, that especially the players making max contracts. Like for the minimum players,
that is true, yeah.
like Jackson Hayes, he's going to try his ass off, because that's like half his salary. But
Cam Reddish.
Yeah.
Maybe the vets is like, hey, we're gonna get some money for the Bears.
Maybe.
I mean, you get like a cup too, right? So not many.
Yeah, trophy.
Yeah,
trophy.
NBA cup.
You get a cup. You like a plastic cup.
World Cup type.
What are the brackets? Do you have the brackets, Buzz? I want to hear them if you have them.
No, I mean they didn't make the brackets
pools?
yet. Oh, the pools, yeah.
I don't know.
The pools. They made the
I
groups.
honestly don't know nothing about like.
I mean, I don't really know how they're gonna work, but
do you think they're gonna like what you just said? Sorry.
They have to. I was gonna say they just have to market this well for it to be successful. Like if they kind of sweep this under the rug and don't make this a hype thing and don't like start, you know, maybe during the season, you know, the Pistons and Rockets will get into a fight, and, you know, they gotta spice that up with this tournament. They gotta no, seriously though, because it's like they gotta make it more special than a regular season game. Otherwise, no one's gonna care as much. Like, okay, cool, they're gonna play in Vegas, but they gotta have marketing. You know, the arena's gotta look cold as hell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something like that. They gotta make it special. I think that way it'll be effective.
Well, I think the group games count for the regular season, and then once the tournament in Vegas starts, it doesn't count, right?
No, it does count. Everything counts except the championship game.
Okay, so I guess that's more incentive for them to play.
Or maybe no. Every game counts actually, except the people who make the championship just get an extra game on their season, so they get to play 83 games that year if they so happen to do so.
They're playing for money, so I guess there's no greater incentive.
They get some free neck or something. That's crazy. Yeah, because like what? Yeah, really in general. Like
for the players,
this
it's
is
gonna
an
be
extra game on your knees.
Yeah,
like.
I think it's a good idea, good or bad idea.
It's gonna be like summer league.
It'll be entertaining in my opinion, but I don't see. I think it'll be like cool to watch.
Yeah.
But for the players, I'm like, you know, why? Yeah. Like, what do they get for real?
I think it's a good and bad idea, or it could be bad, because the reason why it's good is because it gives you like more entertainment before the All-Star weekend and playoffs. Because sometimes I guess from people's perspective, like a casual's perspective, basketball gets kind of stale during that time.
Or like
so
mid-season?
Yeah, mid-season. So now like with a tournament, you get like a little bit more excited, and then it's kind of like March Madness, Final Four. That's what
you know what I like equated to kind of when I was thinking about this. I was talking to my brother. It's like those tournament arcs in anime where like they just stop the thing and go to a tournament arc and like, all right, let's get heated.
Hey man,
that's how I'm thinking. I'm like, the Lakers are gonna fuck them up. Let's go. Like
tournament arcs always hit. So
yeah. So let's see if this NBA tournament arc is gonna hit.
But then on the bad side, like players don't play, man. Like they might not have the star players play, might rest them for that, like and just hurt that decision making. But the other big decision that they made was like the play-in, and that was a really good idea for the NBA. So I'm going to this with an open mind.
I think it'll be like Summer League Plus, because, you know, some of the players are still going to try that aren't in the Summer League, but there's going to be a lot of young guys on minimum contracts. I think like LeBron, you know, I don't know if he cares that much. He's going to play if for the sake that it's a regular season game, but he won't look at it any differently. You know, he's not going to be like, oh, now it's the tournament, I won't play against the Pistons. Now I got to play against the Pistons on a back-to-back. You know what I mean?
He's
not
like
going to.
A player of Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball's type of esque players.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said Summer League Plus. It's like a little more than that.
Like a new generation type of thing where these type of players care more, because LeBron's old. Like he's done everything in the league. Nothing's new for him. Like why would he even care? Like him making it to the conference finals is like, oh, this is nothing new for me. I've been here before. It's like all the same. So maybe this is for like the younger players that.
I also think I think it's going to be good for like the mid-tier players too, like the Malik Monks, because they could, like, you know, especially if they market it well, you know, put themselves on a big stage, quote unquote. It'll be good for their confidence, just for their brand, whatever. So for those type of players, you know, Benedict Mathurin, whatever, those type of guys.
One and dones are really fun for the NBA too, like a Final Four perspective type of thing would be really.
The play-in is great. So this tournament thing, like, the thing is, it won't mean much because the play-in is like, oh, this is for a playoff spot, which means a ton. Yeah. So you know, we just got to see if the games feel that way. But again, marketing is going to be big for this.
This also helps teams get better too, because this is like halfway through the season or like a quarter way through the season. So like you kind of fail out if your team is a playoff team or not, or like how hard you should be going. Like once you
The
get
trade deadline. Like,
Yeah,
you
that
gotta
too,
make
like-
moves.
because you're gonna be playing like in a playoff intensity type of like environment. So once you kind of go through that motion, you know what type of team you are before the trade deadline.
I want the young stars to really show up there. I want them to try hard. I want the like we have the vets, whatever.
Yeah.
I want the younger stars to like try and like because it's gonna be more watched, right? Pretty much because it's a tournament.
Yeah.
So then they could be like Edwards type of people like
No,
just
not
go hard.
even. I want to see the non-all-star stars like
Them too,
Paolo.
them
Like
too.
I want to see Paolo like
Yeah.
really take off and like put
yeah,
himself
that's
as one of
another
the best
variation.
players.
Of
Yeah.
it too. Like not every team makes the playoffs, but every team's in this tournament, so we can see how they play in like high pressure situations.
Hopefully they take it seriously. Like I want them to. Like it's basketball. I want them to compete
Yeah, me
like
too.
at a
Now,
high level.
now talking about this, even if they don't take it seriously, like the stars don't play or anything like that, we can see the Paolo-esque type of players, rookies, like play at that high level. So it's
They'll
gonna be
care,
entertaining regardless. I
Omari
feel like,
watch
right?
Yeah.
Fly on the thing.
Oh, that's a beetle. What the fuck?
Yeah. Hey, let him chill, bro.
I was
He's
staring at
just
it for a while.
Hit him outside the window.
What's that? Oh, he's flying.
No, yeah, he got out.
Yeah, so
Oh, he took off.
talking about it now,
Oh
I
no,
think
he
it's
right
a,
there.
I think it's a good idea.
He wants to go
Nah,
for
yeah,
it.
he chair.
I think it's a good idea for the league, and I like how they're implementing new things to make it the league bigger and more exciting. Because I think they're trying to catch up to the NFL or something like that.
On the rating, I mean, the viewers.
Yeah, I mean, what
It's
other
because
way to
the
like,
season's too long. Same thing with MLB. Like during the middle, people get disinterested,
Yeah.
and the All-Star game hasn't been what it used to be. So
Yeah.
that can't function as its like hype thing anymore. No one cares about the dunk contest and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So this new in-season tournament, they're trying to replace basically All-Star break. I think All-Star break's going to be still have the events, but a lot of guys are just going to use that as vacation, especially
Yeah,
with
it's
the
not even
tournament.
it's not even the NBA's fault for all of these things. It's a player's fault.
I
The
was
NBA
saying- I was
gives them
seeing-
money, bro. Like,
I think it's partially both. They could make it more enticing or something. Like I don't know. You get.
why though? I mean, like players
They
should
need
be
to.
like.
They need to do
I
something.
mean, if the NBA wants the event to, like, if they don't care about the event, then they don't have to do shit. But it's like, if they want the event to be as popular as it used to be or whatever, they got to make it more enticing for the players, do cool stuff. Like, bring back every player wears their own team's jersey.
That's a
Like,
cool
that's
little
cool
thing.
shit at the
Yeah.
All-Star game. that
I think
want.
it's due to when I was on social media during this time, people were complaining. They were like, they want the stars to show up, like for All-Star Weekend, like 3-point dunk contest. Like, dude, when
Yeah,
Curry,
yeah.
Clay, Lillard, all these guys were shooting
that's
three,
what
that
I'm
was a
saying,
good
like,
3-point
That's the
contest.
player's
When
decision, though.
That's
You
the
can't-
best
you can't
event
blame
now.
the
Which
NBA
I-
for
which
that.
I-
That's the best event now because that's the only one stars call.
Which I agree, where it's like it's the players' decisions, but like I wish I'm not forced, I don't want to force people
Yeah.
to, but like I wish they would just pull up and be like, yo, I'm gonna verse the other best 3-point shooter. Like,
Yeah.
You know what
how
they
many
got to
of the
do?
stars-
Rookie duties. Like, they got to make rookies be in those events. Like, some
The
of
good
the...
ones?
I want to... Like, what if John Morant, they made him be in dunk contest rookie year?
Go.
Like, they
Do
should
it.
have made him do that. He's a
Yeah.
rookie. Like, come on.
or Zion and stuff.
Yeah.
like,
It's like we
like,
want to
but
see the
Barring,
stars.
barring injury, obviously.
We
How
wanna
much-
see the
How much
stars.
can the NBA like really do to get these players out there, man? They're doing so much already.
Do more, man.
I don't know
I
if
feel
they
like
want
the charity's not a good enough incentive either. Like,
You think
honestly,
they care
like them
about
niggas
that
don't
crap?
care. Like,
They could do that
no,
with
I
their
mean,
own
at
money,
least the
too.
majority.
Like,
Yeah, the majority
Yeah.
don't care. Like, some obviously, I think they care about charity, but
Yeah.
obviously, there's been a few years of the 100K quarters,
Yeah.
and they don't give a shit. Like,
Kobe year was the only year, and now it's
Yeah.
because of Kobe. Like,
yeah, that was the
yeah.
only year that was cool. Like,
I guess you got to change it up every year, keep it.
That's why
exciting
they're
for them.
Adam said we're going back to East West, right? This next year.
That was the idea.
Maybe, I don't know.
they should. Honestly.
They're doing. I
think they eliminated team
They did
captains.
something with the rookie game too. I know that for sure.
This year they made it. There was like changing every quarter and like
There's 4 teams.
Oh, it's like a
yeah,
tournament.
it was like
it's-
what?
I
That
think
was
that's
exciting,
cool.
yeah.
I
That
want
was
them to
cool.
have a tournament.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
That's
All-Star
cool.
game's the biggest problem in
They
the
should.
dunk contest.
We were talking about it in one of the episodes. We were saying the playing game was some of the thing they should do. Remember, like midway through the season,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
talking.
They should.
about
They
it.
should for sure do
Yeah.
one-on-one. They need to bring that.
Yeah,
They need to try it
one-on-one,
one
yeah,
time.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
if they, because I feel like that would go crazy.
It
Especially
doesn't
if it's
even
like,
have to be every player. Like, just
Some
get players who want to be like
people
4, 5, 6 guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like-
yeah. Some people don't want to get embarrassed doing that crap though.
Suppose, but-